Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair and iris skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. It talks about you in his sleep, but there ain't nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Well, you can have your choice of men, I can never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. And I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Yo, how's it going, guys? This is Ian from Gallows Circus, bringing you a little interview for Two Finger Media. So Will has given me a little list of 20 questions, so I'm going to do my best to answer them. Right, first one. How are you coping during this time of lockdown? It must be tough for a touring musician. Well, fortunately, I'm lucky enough to still have my job. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you know, there's a lot of people out there that you know are really struggling right now. So the fact that I've still got a full-time job and I'm getting paid to be at home, I can't really complain. So yeah, I'm alright. And not only that, like, I mean, I know, you know, some people find it tough. Personally, this has been a great opportunity for me to just sit down and like play music all day and spend time writing, rehearsing, getting some band work done, having workouts, getting to do things that I don't usually do when I'm at work. I'm enjoying it. Okay. Question number 2. You are the lead singer of the band Gallows Circus. A band that has been gaining momentum over the past couple of years. How would you describe Gallows Circus to someone who had never heard you before? I'd say we're really influenced by a lot of the old stuff, a lot of the kind of bluesy rock genre, like, you know, Led Zeppelin, Free, like Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Soundgarden, Rage Against the Machine. I'm a huge fan of people like Janis Joplin. That really does it for me. Question number 3, what we got? Rumour has it that you have a new EP ready to go. Can you tell us anything about it? First of all, it's the first record that we've done with our new guitar player, Ben. So we're super excited about showing you guys that. We've got some awesome tunes on there. We just got the final mix back recently, so all ready to rock with that one. You released Shotgun with the Devil, one of the tracks from the new EP, I presume. Are you planning on releasing any more singles? Good question. Unfortunately, Shotgun with the Devil is not going to be on the EP. We released that one as just a standalone digital single. And the thing is, like, as some of you guys probably know, that we used to have a different guitar player, Jim, and having those old recordings on a new record, just it didn't seem right doing that. It was like, we've got Ben with us now, and we wanted this record to like mark a new chapter, a complete fresh slate. Like, didn't have like a mixture of like, you know, old members and new members all on one record. It's just like complete new slate. But, you know, if you guys use Spotify and iTunes and all that, then hopefully you can still enjoy that song. You've been doing regular Sunday night live stream from your bedroom. And it seems to be going down a treat. People are loving it. How do you find this way of performing for your fans? Yeah, like at first it was so weird. Sitting in your room and like singing at your phone, and like in between having to talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like you're just talking to yourself, and you're thinking, oh, what the hell are my neighbours thinking, or my housemate? It's just like talking to himself in his room, going mad from lockdown. Yeah, recently, like, I've got about 6 of them under my belt now. I'm getting used to it now, and I'm starting to enjoy it. Found we've got like a regular crowd that are coming every week, and, you know, they're all like interacting with each other on there, and it feels like we got like a little cool kids club. If you haven't checked it out, then come along every Sunday, 7:00. Good to see you. But to be fair, like, yeah, like, we can't wait to just come and start actually playing for real. Part of it is like, you know, we vibe off the crowd, like, and having that connection with you guys. That doesn't sound too hippie. Anyway, on to the next question. Is this something you may consider doing even when the restrictions are lifted? Because it seems a great way to connect with fans up and down the country all at the same time. Yeah, very possibly. I think initially, when we're able to do gigs again, we would have been deprived of playing shows. So I reckon we're just going to be like hitting it hard, constantly doing live shows. And the live streams will probably take a bit of a back seat. But, I mean, you don't know. I don't know how it's all going to get lit. It might get lifted, and they might allow small gigs, and there might be a lot of people that don't go to shows still, so it might be worth still doing the odd little live stream here and there for those guys. They definitely won't be as regular, but it's been a great learning curve for me, especially. It's definitely a good way to connect with your audience from home, and I think in some way, shape or form, we are bound to utilise that. You've been taking requests for songs to play. Is there a particular artist or band that you would love to cover, or are you happy to try anything within reason? I'm happy to give most things a try. I find doing songs that you don't usually think to do can really help you grow as a songwriter, depending on what people have asked for. Like, it can really depend on if I can play and sing it at the same time, because, to be honest, like, I can play guitar, but I'm a very basic guitar player. I'm just like, I can strum some chords. So, like, for me, playing and singing, I actually struggle with that quite a lot. But during lockdown, it's given me a bit more time to practice, try attempt to work on my timing a little bit more. You can obviously play guitar, and you play harmonica on stage. Are there any other instruments you play? Ukulele. Number 9. Now, during this lockdown, are there any businesses that are not open at the moment, one being hairdressers. Judging by the length of your dreadlocks, you are probably fine with this. How long have you been growing them? And why dreads? I haven't had a haircut or a trim for 17 years. Last time I had a haircut, I was 21. Now you get to work out my age. So no, I'm absolutely fine with that. And if it comes to it, I'll just shave my head and grow my beard. You've toured with some wonderful musicians throughout your career. Is there anyone that you would love to share the stage with again, as they were that good? At the Sun, those guys, we've played with them quite a few times, and it's always a pleasure to share a stage with them because they're awesome lads. Like, we can have a laugh with them, and I enjoy watching them play because they're awesome. Howling Tides, those guys have got some serious riffs. Check them out if you don't know them. Little Red Kings, we play with those guys, and oh mate, they're fantastic. Really nice people as well. Land Captains, they're quite new on the scene. We did one show with them, and I don't think they've got many songs out yet, but definitely check them out live. They are really good. Carabella, excellent band. False Hearts, Hollow Star, we played with those boys, and yeah, that got messy. What's next? Are there any musicians or bands that you would love to share the stage with in the future, given the chance? Gorilla Riot, seen those guys and had a few drinks with them. Wicked bunch of lads, but we haven't played with them yet. We were supposed to play with them, but because of all this lockdown business, yeah, one day, Gorilla Riot, we're going to come play with you guys. Salvation Jane, again, like, spoke to them, really nice people, but haven't had a chance to play with them yet. Chris Barris as well, that would be good fun. Are there any bands that you think we should check out at the moment, excluding your own, of course? Oh yeah. Recently, I've been listening to Larkin Poe a hell of a lot. They're really good. What is your favourite festival to play or attend as a punter? To be honest, like, as I've gotten older, like, I've really gone off like the big festivals and that. Like, for me, like, little small intimate gigs, intimate venues, like, I don't know, you just feel a bit more connected with everyone there. The best ones we played, Crazy Cowboy. Alec puts on an awesome show. If you're a band and you haven't played, definitely get on that. Those guys are wicked. I'd really like to play Ramblin' Man. I've been there as a punter and I really enjoy it. The lineups are great. Like, it's totally my genre. You know, you got blues, you got rock, and the best thing is, it's like 15 minutes from my house. Do you have any favourite venues, and where would you like to play one day that you haven't so far? I prefer small venues, but our favourite small venue locally, Leo's Red Lion. We practically grew up there, and Terry the landlord's a legend. But if you haven't been, like, the stage is awesome. Vic Wintergreen, he does the sound, and the sound is always top notch. So, but ones we'd like to play, Shepherd's Bush would be nice, but I think we're a little way off that. If you were a superhero, what superpower would you have? Time travel. Then I could literally go back and see, like, you know, what everything looked like 300 years ago, 500 years ago, and then see, like, where it all began. Getting to go and see the pyramids and stuff, like, and what really happened there. How were they really created? But I think I'd like to go back in mind only, because I'd want to keep going back until, like, you see the earth being created. And if I went back in person at that time, there'd probably be no atmosphere and they'd probably die. So I reckon, yeah, just be able to go back in time that way. That's what I want to do. beer, whiskey, or tequila? Well, tequila, whiskey, yeah, I'll drink it. But I'm definitely a beer man. For me, real ales all the way. Proper old man drinks. Car or motorcycle? Car. Definitely. Because I've never learned how to ride a motorbike. And I think they're cool. Like, one day, I'd like to. But right now, like, if you're in a band, you can't actually lug all your band equipment on the back of your bike. So, out of necessity, really, it's just got to be car for now. Hat or no hat? Bandana. I like hats, but to be fair, hats just, like, they don't really go, like, they look weird. If I got rid of my dreads, then, yeah, one day I'm going to shave my head, and then I'm going to get some cool hats. So, yeah, I like the idea of hats, just can't wear them right now. And, this is the last question. Question 20. What's the first thing you'll be doing once the lockdown and restrictions are lifted? Going to see my family. That's going to be the first thing, obviously. Go and make sure everyone's all right. Catch up with those guys. And then get down the pub, meet up with some friends, and having a proper knees up. I think the pubs are going to be insane. That's going to be the place to be when this is all over. Hopefully my social skills haven't deteriorated too much by then. But then saying that, I mean, maybe the pubs won't be busy. After all this, we might be, a whole nation of agoraphobics that are addicted to Netflix. Maybe by then no one wants to go out. And then after that, just booking, like, gigs galore. So yeah, anyway, that about wraps it up. If you haven't done so already, give a little like and subscribe to Two Finger Media and all that YouTube lingo. And yeah, from me and from Gallows Circus, massive thank you to all of you guys for your continued support. Like, it means so much. And we just can't wait to get out and see you all in person. Hopefully it won't be too long. So yeah, stay safe, stay sane, and see you soon. So I'm back to the velvet underground, back to the floor that I love, into a room with some lace and paper flowers, back to the gypsy that I was, to the gypsy that I was. And it all comes down to you. Well, you know that it does when lightning strikes. Maybe once, maybe twice. Oh, and it lights up the night. And you see your gypsy. Oh, you see your gypsy.
into the gypsy that remains. This is freedom with a little fear. I have no fear. I have only love. And if I was a child, and the child was enough for me to love, enough to love. She is dancing away from me now. She was just there